Hey guys, what's up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review. For today, we're taking a look at this Buzz Lightyear figure from the upcoming Lightyear film. So I am a massive Toy Story fan. I have watched the first and second Toy Story films over and over. I've watched them more times than a lot of my favourite movies, just grown up with those films. They're incredible and I'll never get sick of them. I'm a massive fan of the first two. I like 3 and 4, but I did feel like 4 was just kind of pushing it a wee bit. And I'm so excited in this new direction that they're going. Instead of continuing the story with another film looking at the same toys, they've now made Buzz Lightyear a real guy, a real human being that the toy is based on, and we're going to see his story come to life in the new Lightyear film. And I think that's so cool. It's such an interesting direction that they've taken this, and I can't wait to see the film. I don't even know when it's coming out. It's definitely in a couple, well, by the time I'm filming this video, I think it's going to be a couple months before it comes out. I'm really excited for it. When I saw this figure, I knew I had to pick him up, just being a massive Toy Story fan in general. And I know this film's going to be epic. I know I'm going to love it. So yeah, I had to pick him up. So let's get him out the packaging. But before we do, let me know down in the comment section below what your favourite Toy Story film is. Mine's the first one. While you're down there, guys, if you could do me a massive favour, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And let's not wait any longer. Let's take a closer look at Buzz. And so here is Buzz Lightyear out of the packaging, and this figure is a Mattel figure. It cost me around £10, and I have to say my first impressions are I'm pretty impressed. We recently looked at a Sonic figure on the channel from Jack's Pacific. It was around the same price mark and it just felt cheap in hand. It felt a bit flimsy and it definitely felt like it was going to break on me. However, this guy, he seems alright so far. I'm just going to measure him out and see how tall he is actually standing. So it looks to me he's about 5.5 inches, maybe more around the 5-inch mark. Taller than I thought actually. The figure comes with this accessory which I have no clue what it is yet. I'm sure we'll see it in the film. It is a wee bit warped, but a wee bit of heat on that, it will straighten right out. It has this wee peg which I thought meant it would peg somewhere onto the figure. However, I have no clue. I cannot see anything. Actually, pretty cool attention to detail though. We can see a wee switch here. It's got, you know, a fair bit of detail on it. Nice blue, and then just the way it's sculpted is pretty nice. I don't expect much from lower priced figures around the £10 mark. You always get kind of one random accessory, and yeah, that would do the job, I guess. The figure himself looks great. Now, talking about where to peg that onto, I do not see anywhere. There's nothing in the hands, and I was like, oh great, it goes in here, but it doesn't. Not that I can tell anyway. Like, that's not going to fit in that way. I mean, I could probably push that in. It's obviously not meant to. The peg just doesn't work there, so there is a kind of random hole on the back of Buzz here. I don't know, it's as if like maybe they were going to give us like wings or something to slot in there, but they just didn't. It's a bit weird. If someone knows what the situation is with that, let me know down below. Looking at the head sculpt though, this looks really nice. I've got a wee bit of something there, but no biggie. Yeah, this looks like a really nice head sculpt. As far as I can tell, it looks like Buzz that we've seen in the trailers so far. You know, there's not much going on, but I guess like they didn't have to do too much. It does look like Buzz, and I think the hair looks really great. Really nice colour they've used on top of a really nice sculpt. Eyes look good, the eyebrows and everything. I wish there was maybe just a different tone on his lips there to really bring that out, but for the most part, that looks fantastic. I do wish this figure had like a sort of helmet. I mean, it does. I mean, you can see there's like a bit of gappage here, as if like something could like come out and over, or you could slot something on. Do you see what I mean? Like, there's a gap here that you could probably fit a helmet. Oh, no! Fit a helmet on top, but yeah, no helmet, nothing to put in here either. Weird, but it does look good. I like the purple and green here. We get the front of the suit, which looks excellent. I'm just really surprised for like a lower priced figure. The detail and the colours and everything on this, you know, nothing to complain about at all. It looks very much like Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. Obviously this is the human version, but you can see how They have inspired each other. Nothing really much going on in the leg area, it's all one colour, but I do really like the sculpt. If you put like a black wash over that, it's really, really going to pop. Shout out to Cosplay Chris, he's always putting polish in the figures and it sends them to another level. Actually something I might consider doing with this figure, because getting Buzz all scuffed up and everything would make sense. He's going to have a bit of battle damage. Here's the Star Command sign. Oh, Space Ranger. Space Ranger. That looks excellent. This figure is awesome. I'm really happy with this. A lot more than the Sonic figure. I think this guy is definitely... You know, you're going to get your money's worth from this guy, basically. And I'm not scared of him snapping like Sonic did. And speaking of Sonic, let's see what he looks like next to one another. So the reason I wanted to compare Buzz Lightyear to Sonic here is, well, they're both animated films, but I picked up both of these figures at the same time, and I thought they would have been from the same manufacturer, but Buzz is Mattel and Sonic is Jakks Pacific. The packaging was really similar, just the way, I don't know, they both come with one accessory. It does feel like they are from the same line, but they're not. As I mentioned before, Sonic does feel a bit cheap and flimsy, definitely break on you, whereas Buzz does seem to just be a wee bit higher in quality, in my opinion. It doesn't feel as cheap, and the paint and everything is spot on. I guess Sonic does have more of a basic appearance, and they have nailed that appearance, so maybe I'm just talking rubbish. Both of these are good figures, but Buzz definitely just seems to feel a bit better in hand. Here is Buzz next to our Spider-Man 3 Hasbro movie figure, which is also in the 5-inch scale, and they're standing round about the same height, so if you're wanting to pose your Buzz Lightyear with some of the other figures in your collection, it's probably better that they're in the 5-inch scale. These guys do actually look well proportioned next to one another. Here's Buzz next to a 6-inch Marvel Legends figure, and here he is next to a 3.75-inch Spider-Man. So I'll try and run over all the articulation on Buzz Lightyear here. You can move his head up and down a wee bit, as you can see there. Move it left and right. It's a bit stiff at the moment, but that'll loosen up over time. Get his arm at a bit of right angle. It's not going to move up any further than that. Single jointed elbow. You can move the wrist round. You can't move it backwards and forwards or anything. Same articulation in this arm here. You can move him round at the waist. No ab crunch or anything like that. Get the leg kicking about that far forward, about that far back, single jointed knee, and then there's nothing in the foot area at all, but he actually stands pretty well, so unless you're posing him in some crazy poses, it should do the trick. And so there we have it for our Buzz Lightyear movie figure, and I am really impressed with this piece. For the £10 price mark, it's definitely worth it. The sculpt's great, the paint they've used is great, I really like the head sculpt. Articulation is pretty basic, but it does the trick, especially for a lower priced figure. I never had, well, in fact, I had a Buzz Lightyear toy when I was really young, you know, one of the proper size ones and everything, and I played with it to death. I think he eventually just got given away to charity. Later on, I did pick up a Woody, and I just never really got round to picking up another Buzz. It would take up a lot of space. It's not really a collection I'm focused on. Woody is my favourite Toy Story character. So then when I saw this smaller 5-inch scale Buzz Lightyear figure, I thought it was perfect, and I'm actually really happy to have picked it up. Highly recommend this piece if you're looking for a Buzz Lightyear, especially to fit in with a more 5-inch scale collection. It does the trick. I'm really happy with it. Let me know what you guys think of this figure down in the comments section below. Let me know what your favourite Toy Story film is. While you're down there, guys, if you do me a massive favour, as always, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Feel free to hop on over to the channel page. There's plenty of other videos up over there looking at all different sorts of figures. And I'll leave the link to my Instagram down in the description below, where I'll definitely be posting some pictures of Buzz up over there. So feel free to check that out. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, I'll catch yous on the flip-flop later. Cheers.